Welcome to TICE. Today I have with me Mr. Deep Kalra of MakeMyTrip. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So, Deep, MakeMyTrip exists from a time when AI was not there. And now we are in an age where everything is all about AI, deep tech and technology. So, how you have, really transitioned through all these phases?
Sure. I think we come from a time when, forget AI, we didn't even have mobile phones and we didn't have apps. We didn't have smartphones. So we are 25 years old as TICON today. So it's a very exciting time. I think the approach has been, in a strange sort of way, very similar whenever there were new trends. And I always believe that we have to keep, as founders, as entrepreneurs, as CEOs, we have to keep our ears close to the ground, which means you got to pick up signals early. Like the Red Indians used to do, they would put their ear to the ground to hear the enemy coming. So you've got to pick up signals early and to see if this signal is something which is going to be a fad or a trend. Now, you can't tell for sure because at so many, things have come up as major trends and ended up being fads. But if you believe this is something which is going to be important, you have to then realign your own resources to take advantage of it. So we've done the same with particularly our tech teams. I remember when the app moment was happening, a lot of people were saying, tech companies were saying, internet companies, they were saying, we'll do web tech also, but we'll do app also. So we'll go half and half. We took a very hard call, seeing the success of apps in the Western world, particularly in the US. We said we're going to stop all work on web development and we're going to put everything on apps. So it was a big, bold bet and thankfully it paid off. So we're using a very similar kind of logic. We're spending a lot of time and energy and resources today on AI. We believe it is the future. We've had a very exciting launch of conversational AI in vernacular in August this year. And that is really doing well. Our chatbot is called Myra and it's growing exceedingly well. We have about 25,000 conversations a day at a pretty high conversion rate, higher than our non-conversation transactions. So clearly people are liking this to discover, to research, to plan, and even to book. And then post-sales also AI is having a huge impact. Similarly, we are using AI in different parts of the company. So we're using AI in HR for resume screening, for interview ranking and scoring. We are using it on the product side for getting a quick summary of thousands of reviews on a hotel, but you get a quick 2-line summary. AI can do that better than anyone, and even releases. So our release agility has gone up a lot ever since AI. QC has become much better and productivity gains are all across.
Not just the AI. MakeMyTrip is a veteran startup that has also passed through phases like pandemic, from .com era to the era where we are now, on the go of technology. So, considering the times of pandemic, COVID and all these difficult phases, what has been your, startup playbook as an entrepreneur to really pass through these phases?
Yeah, it's almost like you've seen the presentation I'm going to make next.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But truly, there has been almost a crisis playbook. We have seen our toughest time was in the .com bust. So 2001 to 2005, there was an existentialism crisis. We didn't even know if we'll make it 1 month to another, sometimes 1 week ahead. We had money sometimes just for 2 months of salary and payroll and rent. And I think just conviction in the idea, having a very committed team, a team who believed in the idea and in you, and were ready to take on these challenges together. And then in pandemic, of course, was the worst of times for travel. And but this time we had money, but we had to hold on to our people. Our people were moving and getting fidgety, so we had to hold on to them. So the retention came, I think, a lot of focus on just staying calm and doing the right things, not panicking when you don't need to.